get to play a lot of music, really do something special for the kids, bring a little entertainment for the family upstairs as well. So I came up from Orlando from this last weekend, here in North Carolina, going through Chicago. So on my way through on tour. But I just want to say with sincere gratitude, it's been an absolute pleasure being here with you. So I hope you're having a good time. We're going to keep the energy going throughout the rest of the weekend. We got this session and the finals tonight. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And if I don't...
With a smart video doorbell from Vector Security, see who's at your front door, even when you're not home.
You can even talk to them. I'm in the kitchen. Leave it on the porch.
Smart video doorbell from Vector Security. Know who's there, even when you're not.
Military is very important to me, so I'll call on any military members we have in the house. So just in a couple of minutes, we'll get things started off. We're going to finish up with warm-ups, get into the national anthem, and we should have an on-time start at 1 o'clock. So once again, my name is James. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm looking forward to finishing this with you today.
Once I need you to start clean up your... Oh.
The Brownie Batter Blizzard at Dairy Queen. Gooey brownie batter, moist brownie season.
Hey guys, you want to go to DQ? I'll buy you both a Blizzard.
Okay.
Start the car.
This is the best idea you ever had.
Yeah, I recorded a cheeseburger one for Dad.
It'll get you every time. The DQ Brownie Batter Blizzard. Now try our new Sweet Deals value menu.
So I have a feeling that this afternoon we're going to make some legends out there. One legend at a time.
Welcome to Wake Med Children's. Come on. Specialized care for teeny tiny babies, to teens, and really sick and hurt kids. By doctors, surgeons, nurses, and support teams, all pediatric trained. And like, super nice. And a gazillion pediatric specialties. Even an emergency department, just for kids. You know what? I'm feeling better already. Wake Med Children's, your children's hospital, and one legend at a time. One legend at a time. We are all here for a purpose. And today we're going to be bringing the energy. So, before we get started, a couple housekeeping notes. So I'm going to come out to the bulkhead for this, because this was pretty important yesterday. So I do have to share, when I was talking about my entertainment career in the past, yeah, I was on America's Got Talent. Yeah, I was on tour with the NBA. I was on tour with the NFL. I did a lot of halftime stuff, so I've been in front of a lot of people. And I want to share, one of my favorite things about the swimming community is that you have probably some of the best energy that I've been in front of. So I want to say thank you for sharing that. Speaking of which, because there are a lot of people in the house today, just like yesterday. If you guys can hear me loud and clear upstairs, is it okay? Okay, cool, thank you. So yesterday, we were filling up pretty good, right? There's a lot of people. Now, one thing that could happen is that everybody will start kind of squeezing down in through the walkways. Based on fire marshal code, right? That was kind of one thing that was thrown around yesterday at us. By the fire marshal code, we don't want those guys coming in on us, right, and kind of pulling some plugs.
So, with that being said, if I could have everybody on the east side pool and everybody on the west side pool, we're gonna do something fun, okay? So we're actually gonna do the wave. But as we do the wave, we're all gonna kind of stand up and kind of get a little bit closer into the people next to you, okay? So it doesn't mean that you guys gotta switch over here. I just wanna make a little extra room, okay? So if you could all play along with me, on the count of 3, the east side pool, we're gonna go in towards the middle, and on the west side pool, we're gonna go in towards the middle, okay? So on 1, 2, 3, everybody on the outside goes into the center. Okay, hold on. I gotta rewind. Let's try that again. Everybody on the east side pool, as we go into the count of 3, you move in towards the center. Everybody on the west side pool, on the count of 3, you wave in and you move to the center. Now you actually want to scoot a little bit so we can make a little extra room for some people up there, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Oh! Okay, that's pretty good. You played along. Just remember, nobody's standing in the stairwells. It's a fire marshal code thing. Even though that I had you turn on your lights earlier, because we did the awesome sway in the breeze, I was just reminiscing about Florida. It was good stuff. But no lights during the swimming competition. It actually messes with the starter. Before we get started right now, we're actually getting into the national anthem. Like I was saying before, military is very, very important to me. With that being said, if I have any military upstairs in the house or downstairs on the deck, it could be past, present, or future, any branch, Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, or ROTC, Coast Guard. Any military in the house, kind of give me a wave. There we go, nice and loud, nice and loud. Make some noise for all of our military members in the house. Show them some love. Thank you for all your time, your service, and your commitment. Thank you for all that you do. We salute you. With that being said, kindly draw your attention to the flag for the national anthem. Oh, yeah. So we are just shy of 1 minute and 30 seconds away from the start. And you know I like having fun. So everybody in the place to be, if you're down with me. Does anybody know DJ Cool? Oh, yeah? Okay, we just kind of threw her in the back right there. We're going to be best friends. If you're in the place with me, and you're down with me, on the count of 3, I want everybody to scream, and let's get these kids fired up. 1, 2, 3. There we go, there we go. Swimmers, are you ready? There it is, that's the final day here at the 2024 North Carolina Short Course Age Group Championships. Let's have some fun, let's make some memories on the starter. Looks like we're chirping in over on the east side pool. That's going to be the girls 11-12 200-yard free relay. Heat 1 of 3. Girls, good luck.
Chirping in over on the west side pool. All right, as we're starting this thing off right, over on the east side pool right about now for heat number 1. Lane number 1 is going to be Watauga. Lane 2 is Swim GSA. Lane number 3 is going to be Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg. Lane number 4 is New Wave. Lane 5 is Greensboro. Lane number 6 is North Carolina. Lane 7 is Aquatic, or Infinity Aquatic Club. And lane number 8 is Swim Mac. On the west side pool, we got the TAC Titans in 3, GSA in 4. Swim Mac in 5, their C relay, and Swim Mac, their D relay in lane number 6. Lighting up a big finish, 151.20. Nice job, Greensboro, just dropping the hammer. Nice job, swimmers, nice job. Over on the west side, 136.48, and it looks like anchors away. Chirping into heat number 2. East side, 11-12. Heat number 2 over on the east pool. That's going to be heat 2 for the girls, 11-12, 200-yard free relay. Lane number 1 is going to be Mecklenburg, MSA, their B relay. Lane number 2 is going to be Yoda, their B relay. Lane 3 is Granite Falls, their A. Lane 4 is Infinity Aquatic Club, their A. Lane number 5 is going to be Swim Mac, their B. Lane number 6 is Marlins of Raleigh, their B. Lane number 7 is going to be RSA, their B. And lane number 8 is Carolina Aquatic Team, their A. Heat number 2 for the west side. Heat 2 on the west pool. Lane number 1 is going to be Greensboro. Lane 2 is going to be Infinity. Lane number 3 is going to be New Wave. Lane 4 is RSA. Lane number 5 is Marlins of Raleigh. Lane 6 is North Carolina Aquatic Club. Lane number 7 is going to be Yoda. Lane number 8 is O'Neill. Nice job, swimmers, nice job. Sounds like heat number 3 for the East Pool, the final heat. Good luck. Tripping into event number 72. This is going to be the boys 11-12 200-yard free relay heat 1 of 4. Good luck, guys. Heat 1 of 4 off for the boys, 11-12. Lane number 3 is going to be swim back their D. Lane 4, swim back their C. Lane number 5 is Marlins. That's their C. Bringing the thunder right about now. Finishing that up with a 2:02.42. Marlins of Raleigh. Their A relay in lane number 4. Out touching 2:02.60. Swim back their B. 2:03.15. New wave. Nice job. Nice job. Moving into the final heats over on the 10-year-olds. Heat number 4. Good luck. Heat number 4, the final heat for event number 101. The 10 and under 200-yard free relay. Lane number 1 is going to be Infinity Aquatic Club. Lane number 2 is going to be North Carolina Aquatic Club, NCAC. Lane 3 is Greensboro. Lane number 4 is Swim Mac, their A. Lane 5, MSA. Lane number 6 is Tack Titans. Lane 7 is going to be Lifetime North Carolina. And lane number 8 is Yoda. Over on the guy's side, 147.18, taking that with Swim Mac, their C. Heat number 2 of 4. And on the 150. Shut the door, closing that one down, 154.81, Mecklenburg, MSA. Over on the 11-12-year-olds. Currently in the waters, heat number 2 of 4. 11-12, 200-yard free relay for the boys. Lane number 1, we're going to have RSA, their B. Lane number 2 is going to be GSA, their A. Lane number 3 is Mecklenburg Swim Association, their B. Lane number 4 is going to be Yoda. Lane number 5 is the Tide. Lane 6 is Infinity. Lane 7 is Greensboro. And lane number 8 is Carolina Aquatic Team. Westpool, heat 1 for the boys.
Once again, fresh off the blocks is heat number 1 for the boys in the West Pool. 10 and unders, 200-yard free relay. Lane number 3 is going to be the Marlins of Raleigh. Lane 4 is Tack Titans. Lane number 5 is going to be Swim Mac. Bringing it back on the 150. Anchors, what's up? Looks like all anchors officially in the water, just going absolutely kooky dukes out there. Yes, I said kooky dukes. You can thank The Rock from Moana on that one. 122.31. Yoda. And bringing it home, it's going to be close. Oh, that's awesome. 149.42. Yoda in lane number 4. 149.66, Infinity, and 151.24, Riptide YMCA. Heat 3. Heat number 3, event 72, the boys 11-12 200-yard free relay. Lane number 1 is going to be the Marlins of Raleigh. Lane number 2 is Raleigh Swim Association, RSA. Lane 3, Marlins, they're A. Lane 4, Waves of Wilmington. Lane number 5 is MSA, they're A. Lane 6 is North Carolina, they're B. Lane number 7 is New Wave, they're A. And lane number 8 is Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg, Adam. Heat 2 for the boys 10 and under. Heat 2 for the boys 10 and under over on the west side. Lane number 1 is going to be Tack Titans. Lane 2, Infinity. Lane number 3 is going to be Swim GSA. Lane 4, Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg. Lane number 5 is going to be Yoda. Lane 6, Raleigh RSA. And lane number 7 is going to be Mecklenburg MSA. Talk about a big finish, 144.28. That's going to be Marlins, their A relay. Over on the east side, it's going to be the final heat, heat number 4. Good luck, swimmers. Fresh off the blocks, heat 4, the final heat 4, event number 72, the boys 11-12 200-yard free relay. Lane number 1 is going to be Swim Mac, they're B. Lane 2 is going to be Tack Titans, they're B. The rest of the teams are going to be their A relays. So lane 3, Lifetime North Carolina. Lane 4, Tack Titans. Lane 5, Swim Mac. Lane number 6 is North Carolina Aquatic Club, NCAC. Lane number 7 is going to be Yoda, and lane number 8 is going to be the Tide.
Over on the 10 and unders, Tack Titans holding that one down with a 2:04.44. Got a couple big straight arm throws out there going on. Heat number 3 for the 10 and unders. Getting all fired up. .139.07 took that last heat over by the 11, 12-year-olds. Looking at the times, if you don't have a heat sheet, I know that they're available upstairs for purchase if you want to follow along. Currently in the water is heat number 3 for the 10 and unders. North Carolina in 1, Swim Mac in 2, Marlins in 3, Mecklenburg in 4, Greensboro in 5. Lane number 6 is Lifetime. Lane number 7 is going to be Yoda. And lane number 8 is New Wave. Speaking of looking at the times, looking at the next fastest seed time in the next heat is a 152.74. And we can see up on the record board right there, or up on the board, the record is a 150.41. These kids are getting absolutely fired up, about to blow it up in here, watching their teammates focused, up and away. Oh my God. Just little cruisers out there. Pretty close at the finish. Hammered home with authority. .203.47. Marlins, their B. Heat number 4. Boys, time to bring the heat. Breaking out right now, once again, is the final heat. Heat number 4 for event number 102. This is going to be the boys 10 and under 200-yard free relay. The record, as we see it up there, is a 150.41. Looking through the field. Lane number 1 is going to be RSA. Lane 2 is Infinity. Lane number 3 is going to be the Marlins. Lane 4, Tack Titans. Lane number 5, Titans, their B. Lane number 6, Swim Mac. Lane 7 is going to be NCAC. And lane number 8 is going to be the Tide. It's obviously anybody's race, but the fastest seed time is a 152.74 for lane number 4. David Bow, currently in the water. Second 50, they let off at a 27, bringing it back on a 28.8. Take a look at that. Splitting it up, 28.80 and 28.80 between both Tack Titan teams. 28.32, that's going to be for Swim Mac. Currently in the water, Eric Yun in 1. Infinity is in 2. Well, we already got that.
123.8, splitting a 27. It is plausible. You gotta get moving, buddy. You gotta get moving. Inside the 15, put your head down and swim, man. Swim. That's a new record. 150.12. And the crowd goes wild. Nice job, Titans. Nice job. Nice job, swimmers. 150.12. That's a new record. 154.40. Marlins and Swim Mac. 154.62. Let's give a nice warm round of applause for that new record in the house. Wow. Talk about energy in this house. Who knew you could have fun at a swim meet? Right? Who knew? The swimmers make it easy. So entertaining. So I want to say we're going to be chirping in just a minute or two over on the east side. Check two, all right. Since we have about 2 minutes left, I got a 2-minute song for you. Here we go, moving into the next set of events over on the east side. Looks like we're getting into event number 73. This is the girls 11-12 200-yard IM heat 1 of 4. Heat 1 is a hot heat, girls. Heat 1 is a hot heat. Once again, heat number 1 is a hot heat. If you're new to the sport of swimming, actually, this is a good question. And I asked this a couple times, but you know, the crowd changes every day. So tell the family and friends upstairs, who swam competitively at some point in your life? A couple people? Okay. Who has been in the sport for, let's say, a year or less? Okay, saddle up. They're going to be long days, long weeks. You know how it rolls. But anyways, speaking of which, hot heats. If you're not familiar with what a hot heat is, it just means that the winner of a hot heat gets a prize. And that prize this weekend are little rubber duckies. So it's all about the rubber duckies this weekend. Currently in the water for heat number 1, that's Merritt Bass. They're all swimming for Swim Mac in the house. You know, Swim Mac, pretty good presence up here. Mallory Smithy in 4, and Ellen Layton in 5. So close into the wall. Wrapping up 50 breaststroke. Look at the times. 150.8, 151.1, 151.17. The split times right there. So close together. 42.36, 42.48, 42.86. It's one of my favorite things about not only competing in the 200 IM, but also announcing the 200 IM. It's so dynamic. Nice job, 222.70, Mallory. Heat number 2. Once again, currently in the water is heat number 2 of 4. For the girls 11, 12, 200-yard IM. Lane number 1 is going to be Lucy Kelty, representing Hickory. Lane 2 is going to be Alana Keogh from Team Iota. Lane number 3 is going to be Aubrey Taylor from Mecklenburg MSA. Lane number 4 is Virginia Hare from Lifetime. Lane 6 is Vienna Gomez-Taylor, representing TAC Titans. Lane number 6 is going to be Cameron Klein from Mecklenburg MSA. Lane 7 is going to be Chelsea Zhang from Swim Mac. And lane number 8 from Infinity, that's Gabriella Trevino. After the 50 backstroke, that's 35.29, Chelsea Zhang in lane number 7 representing Swim Mac. Chirping into event number 103, that's the girls 10 and under 200-yard IM heat 1 of.
3. Once again, we got the man, the myth, the legend, PM Photo in the house. Paul Murray over here. Like I was saying before, he's an absolute animal. Running all over this place, making sure he's getting some of the best high-quality action shots that there is in the business. So I just wanted to give a big shout-out to Paul Murray. You know, man. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Make sure you check him out. I think he's got a table upstairs, but he's typically down here running around all over the place. So I just got to give a shout out to Paul and PM Photo. Big finish over in heat number 1. Looking at the times. Tripping into heat number 2 for the girls 10 and under. Heat 2 officially off the blocks into the races, 2 of 6. Lane number 2 is going to be Grace Eberhard from the Marlins. Lane number 3 is going to be Alice Oglesby from Swimmeck. Lane number 4 is going to be Anna Claire Outlaw from RSA. Lane number 5 is Kaylee Wang from Greensboro. Lane number 6 is Caroline Zhao from Tech Titans. And lane number 7 is going to be Emma Saragossi from Lifetime, North Carolina. Moving into heat number 3. Sorry. Nope, just kidding. Heat 4. Heat 4 on the east side. My bad. Heat 4 over on the east pool for the girls 11, 12, 200-yard IM is the final heat. That is a hot heat. That is a hot heat in the water over on the east side. In the water is Ava Phillips from Tech Titans. Lane number 2 is going to be the Titans with Alice Alcaro. Lane number 3 is Avery White from RSA. Lane number 4 is Finola Wellahan from the Titans. Granite Falls representing in lane number 5 with Natalie Clayton. Lane number 6, Swim Mech, that's Emma Michael. Her teammates in lane 7 and 8 with Elsa Babini in 7 and Delaney Michael in 8. So currently in the water over on the 10-year-olds, the 10 and unders, for heat number 2 of 6. Wrapping up 150. Just laying it all on the line right there for the final sprint, 50 free. What's left in the tank? At this time, your lungs are burning, your shoulders are burning, your legs are burning, everything is telling you to give up. And your brain is saying, not today,
Not today. Taking it straight to the house. 245.42. That's Kaylee Wang. 245.73. Anna Claire. And 246.61. That's Caroline Zhao. Moving into heat number 3. Heat 3 is a hot heat. Tripping into event number 74. This is going to be the boys 11, 12, 200-yard IM heat 1 of 8 over on the east side pool. Good luck, guys. Over on the west side, heat number 3 of 6. Wrapping into the first 50 fly. Dropping in at the wall with a 33.44. 33.44, that's Annalise Giordano. Second place out of that 50 was a 35.06, Ayla Belfort. And 35.60, that was Michaela Smith, rounding out the top 3 at the first 50 fly. Looking through the whole field right there, that's going to be Claire Gillen, Elizabeth Van Order. Lane number 3 is going to be Olivia Nelson. Lane 4 is Aiden Ray. Lane number 5 is going to be Isabella Dawson. 6, Michaela Smith. 7, Annalise Giordano. And lane number 8 is Ayla Belfort. Over on the east side pool, lane number 3 is going to be Ethan Hadwood. Lane number 4 is Tyler Hintonack. And lane number 5 is Silas McHugh. In on 50 breaststroke. Annalise splitting at 47.18, sitting on a 202.47 at the 150. Looking at all the split times as they start peppering in right there. Annalise with a 47. I see 45 by Elizabeth Van Order. Like I was saying before, on the 200 IM, or just IM in general, it's just so dynamic. Obviously on this one, butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, freestyle. It's close. Big finish at the end. 241.30, Annalise 241.60. 3/10 of a difference between first and second. Nice job, girls, nice job. Heat 4. Tripping into heat number 2 over on the 11-12. Once again, currently in the water. On the east side is going to be heat number 2 for the boys 11. And on the west side is going to be heat number for the girls 10 and under. Chirping into heat number 5 over on the west side. Chirping into heat number 3 over on the east side. Heat 3 is a hot heat, guys. Heat 3 is a hot heat.
Check 2 on the finish. Nice job. Penelope Chow, NCAC 222.05. Sounds like we're tripping over at the east side. Moving into heat number 5. On the west side, tripping into event number 104. This is now the boys 10 and under 200 yard IM heat 1 of 6. Heat 1 is a hot heat. Heat number 5 of 8 over on the boys 11-12 on the east side pool. They're currently just about to ramp up this 50 breaststroke. Looks like lead swimmers pushing through 15-meter over there. Dropping into the blue paint, reaching for the wall. On the turn, sitting at a 149.30 at the 150. That's going to be Jacob Hotchkiss, representing Yoda. Over on the west side, lane number 2, we have Colin Hennis. Lane number 3 is going to be Grayson Seltzer. Lane number 4 is Theodore Penhero. Lane number 5 is Ridgeland Cavanaugh. Lane number 6 is Ivan Liu. And lane number 7 is Ian Lother. Heat number 6 on the east side. Heat 6 on the east side pool for 11-12 boys 200 IM. It is a hot heat. Heat 6 is a hot heat. Speaking of bringing the heat right about now, heat number 1 over by the west side for the boys 10 and under. Closing that one down, bringing the thunder out of that with a 249.68. That's Theodore Penhero. Tripping into heat number 2 on the 10 and unders. Heat 2 for the 10 and unders. Lane number 1 is going to be Jackson Massey, representing the Marlins. Lane number 2 is going to be Eric Young from RSA.
Lane number 3 is going to be Ricky Lee from TAC. Lane number 4 is going to be Ethan Gia from TAC. Lane 5, Hudson Campbell from New Wave. Lane number 6 is Nathan Taxon from Mecklenburg. Lane number 7 is going to be Jake Cochran from Marlins. And lane number 8 is Mateo Salamando from Swim Mech. For Heat 6, over on the east side, Heat 6 is a hot heat. Lane number 1 is going to be Landon Marujo. Lane number 2 is going to be Carson Dietrich. Lane number 4 is Harila G. Lane 5 is Miles Linham. Lane number 6 is Ethan Faree. Lane 5 is Ethan Faree. Lane number 6 is Dakota Locke. Lane 7 is Todd Haywood. And lane number 8 is Evan Jackson. .215.63 clinches that one, Ethan Faree from WOW. Lane number 5, the Waves of Wilmington. Heat 7 on the east side. Heat 7 off to the races and breaking out. Lane number 1 is going to be William Gaither from Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg. Lane number 2 is Jack Monroe from NCAC. Lane 3 is Gavin Johnson from Swim Mac. Lane 4, Nicholas Giraldo from Lifetime. Lane number 5 is going to be Effie Kumher from TAC Titans. Lane number 6 is Aaron Obrego Sanchez from Goldsboro family. Lane number 7 is going to be Anthony Macavariani from Swim Mac. And lane number 8 is TAC Titans with Frank Liu. Macavariani. Last 50, fast 50 for the boys over in the West Tank. Solid finish. Nice job, 246.18. That's going to be Jake Cochman from the Marlins of Raleigh. Final split of a 36.69. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. 247.7 for Hudson Campbell. And 251.79, Ricky Lee. Chapel. Chirping into heat number 3. Over on the east side tank, right about now, pushing through 15 meters, your lead swimmer under the flags, outside lane, going to work right now, Frank Liu with a 214.84, final split of a 32.81. Coming up next in the east side is going to be heat number 8, the final heat, which is a hot heat, guys. Paul is in the zone, man. He is in the zone. Heat 8, the final heat for the east side, which is going to be event number 74, the boys 11-12 200-yard IM. Lane number 1 is going to be Stokes Oxrider, swimming unattached. Lane number 2 is going to be Kingsley Chen from NCAC. Lane 3 is Jax Lewinsky from TAC Titans. Lane 4, Jesse Cyrus from Swim Mech. Lane number 5 is Stephen Zhao He from TAC Titans. Lane number 6 is going to be Declan Komalaski from NCAC. Lane 7 is going to be Finnegan Cavanaugh representing Lifetime North Carolina. And lane number 8 is Tack Titans. That's Benjamin Palomar. Heat number 3 on the west side for the guys 10 and under 200-yard IM. In lane 1, Zayan Syed from Tack Titans. Lane 2 is going to be Ryan Lee from NCAC. Lane number 3 is going to be Grayson Sweet from Swim Map. Lane 4, Hayden Hackney from Granite Falls. Lane number 5 is going to be Grayson Groff from Lifetime. Lane number 6 from Tack Titans, Jan Liu. Lane 7 is going to be Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg with Owen Havens. And lane number 8 from Swim Mac, that's Vahan Matsakyan. Vahan, 240.86 from Mac and a final split of a 34.71. Locking it up with the 208s over on the east side, 208.30. That's going to be Jesse Cyrus. Moving into heat number 4 on the west side. So we have a 5-minute break over on the east side pool. Obviously, we're going to keep going on the west side. And then once they wrap up the final heat on these guys, 200 IM, they're going to have a 5-minute break. So currently in the water, heat number 4 on the west side for the boys 10 and under 200-yard IM. Lane number 1 is going to be Arnaud Levens from GSA. Lane number 2 is going to be Liam Singletary from Tack Titans. Lane 3 is Jackson Tao from North Carolina Aquatic Club. Lane number 4 is Badu Zhang from Infinity. Lane number 5 is Vansh Diggy from Tack Titans. Lane number 6, Walter Lowry from NCAC. Lane number 7 is Yu Xiang Cao from Infinity. Lane number 8 is Andrew DeMoss from Tack Titans. This whole crew looks like they're getting back into line, wrapping up 50 breaststroke. Shaking up just a little bit. Looks like we have 3 guys into the wall at the first lead pack, 4 gentlemen into the wall on the chase pack. Looking at the times right now, 39.72. That's Badu Zhang. Badao Zhang. With a 113.44. Nope, just good. 204.24. Why you gotta be messing me up out here? 204.24. That's gonna be Jackson Tao. Big finish at the end. That goes to 240.09, Badu Zhang. Jackson Tao, 240.60, and 241.41, that's Vansh Diggy. Heat 5. These little rippers are just tearing it up. These 10 and unders, the girls and the guys, They're just so fast. Heat number 5 of 6. Lane number 1 is going to be Aiden Cleary from Swim Mac. Lane number 2 is going to be Ryan Anderson from Tack Titans. Lane 3 is Langdon Bailey from Marlins of Raleigh. Marlins of Raleigh. Lane number 4 is going to be Chase Galloway from Riptide YMCA. Lane 5, Lucas Lee from NCAC. Lane number 6 is going to be Luke Mesneri from Greensboro. Lane number 7 is going to be Neem Solomon from Swim Mac. And lane number 8 is Carter McChaney from Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg. Chirping into event number 75. This is now the girls 1150 backstroke, heat 1 of 5. Off the blocks into the races over on the east side. Lane 1 is going to be Reese Ballack. Lane 2 is Catherine Henderson. Lane number 3 is Olivia Edwards. Lane 4, Liliana Davis. Lane number 5 is Lydia Peterson. Lane number 6 is Kate Hartman. And lane number 7 is Ayla Crawley. .37, taking the W. Heat 2 is a hot heat, girls. Heat 2 is a hot heat for the girls 50 back. Photo finish right there. 238.03 goes to Luke Masneri with a final spot of a 36.51. 238.11 Chase Galloway from the Tide. Nice job, guys. Chirping into the final heat over on the west side. Heat number 6 is a hot heat. Heat 6 is a hot heat. Chirping into heat number 3 on the east side. On the east side, for the 50 back, heat number 3, lane number 1 is going to be Blakely McMullen. Lane number 2 is going to be Elise Curry. Lane number 3 is Elizabeth Hill. Lane 4, Harper Pody. Lane number 5 is going to be Audrey Simmons. Lane 6 is Evelyn Spruill. Lane number 7 is going to be Alexa Berg. And lane number 8 is going to be Marie Charles. On the west side, the final heat number 6, is going to be Theodore Grabu. In lane number 1, Tristan Talwar in 2, Aaron Fang in 3, Clayton Chia in 4, David Bowen 5, Ethan Collis in 6, Evan Zeng in 7, and Win Wheatley in 8. Heat 4 for the girls 50 back underway. Lane 1 is going to be Michaela Martino. Lane number 2 is Gentry Whitmer. Lane 3 is Riley Shoemaker. Lane number 4 is Kylie Grace Holmes. Lane 5, Riley Green. Lane number 6 is Catherine Welly. Lane 7 is Bryn Anthony. And lane number 8, we have Alice R. Carl.
30.42. Riley Shoemaker. Up next, the final heat. Heat number 5 is a hot heat. Huge finish for the final heat over on the 10 and unders, 200 IM. 228.98, that's Ethan Cowlis. Final split of a 31.44 representing Swim Mac. Five-minute break on the west side. On the east side, taking that one home at the 28.10, that's Finola Wellahan. 28.95, Aaron Weaver, and 29.47, Ava Phillips. Sherman at event number 76. This is now the boys 11-12, 50-yard backstroke, heat 1 of 9. For the boys, 11-12. Lane number 3 is going to be Crosby Wilbur. Lane number 4 is going to be Ryan Sang. Lane number 5 is Lucas Karam. And lane number 6 is Michael White. Heat 2. Heat 3. Heat number 3 over on the east side is a hot heat. Heat 3 is a hot heat. Looks like lane number 5 is out. Lane number 1 is going to be Parker Chase. Lane number 2 is James Jones. Lane 3 is Sebastian Levens. Lane number 4 is Aiden Jarrell. Lane 5 is clear. Lane 6 is Cristiano Ferrario. Lane 7 is Miles Pena. And lane number 8 is Dylan Fox. That goes to 31.03, James Jones. Heat 4.
Heat 2 on the west side. Heat 5 on the east side. Once again, heat number 5, currently underway on the east side. Chirping into heat number 3 on the west side. Heat number 6 on the east side. Heat number 4 on the west side is a hot heat. Heat 4 is a hot heat. The heat number 7 on the east side is heat. Heat 7 is a hot heat. Closing up, heat number 4 over on the west side, 34.25, Emma Ducey. Heat 5, west side. Tripping into 8. Nice job. 34.06. Any height. Heat 6. Moving into the final heat, heat number 9 over on the east side. Good luck. Heat number 7 on the west side is a hot heat. Heat 7 is a hot heat. Over on the east side, they're getting into a little bit of a break. On the west side right now, wrapping up final number 7, which is 33.92. Annalise Giordano. Heat 8. Heat 8 fresh off the blocks into the races right now over on the west side for the girls 10 and under 50-yard backstroke. Lane number 1 is going to be Reed Shaver. Lane number 2 is going to be Mia Feistel. Lane number 3 is Kaylee Wang. Lane number 4 is Addison Meisel. Lane number 5 is Rollins Bouchard. Lane 6 is Jocelyn Hodgkiss. Lane 7 is Collins Kim. And lane number 8 is Emma Ansley. Oh man, my eyes are just all cross-eyed. Nice job, girls. Nice job. 32.83. Miss Feistel. Final heat, heat number 9. Good luck, girls. Have a great race. Hammering the underwaters and breaking out right now is the final heat, heat number 9 for the girls 10 and under 50-yard backstroke. Over on the west side. Lane number 1 is Lily Todd. Lane number 2 is Gia Saragrossi. Lane number 3 is Julia Christopherson. Lane 4, Ms. Tessa Geltima. Lane 5 is Eva Chow. Lane number 6 is Lucy Crutchfield. Lane number 7 is Claire Higgins. And lane number 8 is Isabella Dawson. And taking it home, 30.51. That's Tessa Geltima. Excellent swim, girls. Excellent swim. Moving into the boys 10 and under 50 back. Heat 1 of 7. Heat 1 is a hot heat, boys. Once again, heat 1 of 7 currently in the water over on the west side for the boys 10 and under 50-yard backstroke. Lane number 3 is going to be Ivan Liu. Lane 4 is Atticus Henry. Lane number 5 is going to be Andrew Schwabanski. Schwabanski, not with a W. Schwabanski. Nice job, guys. 34.22, Atticus Henry from Tech. 36.65, Ivan. P2. Chirping into event number 77 over on the east side. That's going to be the girls 11, 12, 100-yard free. Heat 1 of 4 is a hot heat. Good luck, girls. .63. Jacob Ennis representing RSA. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. Hayden in there with a 36.38. Heat 3. Me too. Heat 2 of 4 for the girls. 100 free, taking that with a 58.29. Heat 3. Off the blocks right now, heat number 3 of 4 for the girls, 11, 12, 100 free. Lane 1 is Rachel McKinnon. Once again, heat number 3 in the water for the girls, 100 free. Lane 1 is Rachel McKinnon. Lane 2 is Katie Wilson. Lane 3 is Ashley Hokie. Lane 4, Peyton Cossey. Lane number 5 is Vienna Gomez-Taylor. Lane 6 is Susanna Gittleman. Lane 7 is Madison Gann. And lane number 8 is Riley Shoemaker. 57.7 against a 57.79. Nice job. Up next, final heat, heat 4. Heat 4 is a hot heat for the girls, 11-1200 free. Heat number 6 for the West Side. Big swim for Yixi Lu with a 52.86. Back half split of a 27.6 or 8.6. Look at a 6. Serving into 78. This is now the boys 11-12 100-yard free heat 1 of 8. Boys, good luck. Have a great race. Currently in the water on the west side, looks like that's going to be the final heat, heat number 7 for event number 106, which is going to be the boys 10 and under 50-yard backstroke. Lane 1 is Badu Zhang. Lane number 2 is Gray Nelson. Lane number 3 is David Bao. Lane number 4 is Aaron Fang. Lane number 5 is Tristan Talwar. Lane 6 is Samuel Trevino. Lane 7 is Theodore Prabhu. And lane number 8 is Evan Zhang. Looks like that was. Looks like a short break over on the west side pool. So currently in the water right now over on the east side. Heat number 2 is a hot heat. Looks like lane number 6. That's Banks Cooler with a 57.24 and a back half split of a 29.72. Heat 3. Fresh off the blocks into the races right now. Heat number 3 of 8 for the boys 11-12 100-yard free. Event number 78. Lane number 1 is William Netherton from Greensboro. Lane number 2 is Augustus Glassner from Swim Mac. RSA in 3 and 4 with Henry Critcher in 3 and Jackson Pereira in 4. Lane number 5 is Andrew Chellam with Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg. Lane number 6 we have Bowen Hallenborg from Marlins of Raleigh. And lane number 7 is going to be Neil Sullivan from Swim Mac. Lane 8, we have Waves of Wilmington with Fritz May. takes the ball right there with a straight arm throw with a 57.70. Back half sped of a 30.06. That's Henry Critcher representing RSA. RSA locking it up 1 and 2 over there. 58.29. Jackson Pereira. Heat 4. Heat 4 of 8, halfway through. The boys 11, 12, 100 free. Lane 1 is going to be James Jones from North Carolina, NCAC. Lane 2 is Ethan Faree from Waves of Wilmington. Lane 3 is Todd Haywood from Swim Mac. Lane 4, North Carolina, NCAC. Once again, that's Elijah Sue. Lane 5, Miles Linham. Lane number 6 is Akul Srivastava. Lane 7 is Quinn Hepburn. And lane number 8 is Vihan Prakash. Little bit of movement out there. Taking that one home is going to be a 57.2. That's Ethan Faree. Back half sped of a 29.45. Nice job, dude. Nice job. Moving into heat number 5. Cruising right along. Breaking out right now, heat 5 of 8. Lane number 1 is going to be Michael Best. Lane 2 is Leo Shea. Lane number 3 is Aaron Abrego Sanchez. Lane 4 is Miles Arias. Lane number 5 is going to be Henry Carriker. Lane 6 is Landon Marujo. Lane 7 is Linus Nails. And lane number 8 is Arthur Luo. Chirping in into the girls, 10 and under 100 free, heat 1 of 7. .56.65. Heat number 6 is a hot heat. Heat 6 is a hot heat. Good luck. Heat number 6, lane number 1 is going to be Martin Sanchez Moreno. Lane 2 is Raymond Sang. Lane number 3 is clear. Lane number 4 is Anthony Macavariani. Lane number 5 is Miles Payne. Lane number 6 is Dakota Locke. Lane 7 is Jay Sang. And lane number 8 is Jacob Rusthoven. Chirping over on the west side. Heat 2 is a hot heat. Heat 7. Heat number 7, lane 1, Kyle Seltzer. Lane number 2 is going to be Jacob Hodgkins. Lane 3, Scott Collins. Lane number 4 is Nicholas Geraldo. Lane 5 is Gavin Johnson. Lane 6 is Evan Jackson. Lane number 7 is going to be Zayden Valentine. Lane number 8 is Hawk and Tate. Let's swim, guys. Final heat, heat number 8. Heat 8 on the east side. Lane number 1 is going to be Stokes Oxrider. We'll get back to that in a minute. Off the blocks, heat number 3 for the girls 10 and under, 103 officially underway. Nice work, man. 53.18. Ryan Galloway with the back half split of a 27 point. All right, so on the east side, they're going to take a quick 10-minute break before getting into the medley relays. Time is 2:43. Heat 4. Heat 4, fresh off the blocks for the girls 10 and under, 103. Heat 4 is a hot heat. Lane number 1 is going to be Anaya Bagat Zimba. Lane number 2 is going to be Savannah Grimsley. Lane number 3 is going to be Clara Burton. Lane 4, Alice Buchanan. Lane number 5 is going to be Annabella Carter. Lane 6 is Della Gilreath. Lane number 7 is going to be Emma Entley. And lane number 8 is Rumor Hagman. .49, Anaya in lane number 1. Charging on the way back. The group splits up in about 2 for the lead pack. 5, 6 for the chase pack. Wow, Alice Buchanan answering back with a 206.33. Anaya with a 106.42. 106.33, 106.42, 106.90. Heat 5. Cranking it on back for the first 50. Dropping to the wall, to the feet right there with a 31.29. That's going to be Eleanor Roberts from NCAC. Looking at the field right now, that's going to be Madeline Montana in 2. Eliza Amin in 3. Olivia Nelson in 4. Eva Chow in 5. Gabby Bissonette in 6. Madeline Fang in 7. And Emily Chintala in 8. Ribbon up the back half. That goes to 104.50. And a back half split of a 33.21. Eleanor Roberts from NCAC representing in the house. Heat 6. Second to last heat right here, heat 6 of 7, prevent 107. The girls 10 and under, 100 free. Lane 1 is going to be Claire Higgins. Lane 2 is going to be Charlie Hanoyan. Lane number 3 is Lucy Slawowski. Lane 4 is Penelope Chow. Lane number 5 is going to be Maze Wheatley. Lane 6 is Ella Barlaments. Lane 7 is Zoe Laverne. And lane number 8 is Molly Slowinski. Taking the first 50, 29.80, that's going to be Penelope Chow from NCAC. 57.10 is the record. She might go 101 or 102, potentially. Reach. There you go, 102.53, Penelope Chow. Back half split of a 32.73. Final heat, heat number 7. Once again, moving right along the final heat, heat number 7 for 107. The girls 10 and under, 100-yard free. If you're joining along with us live on the live stream, TAC TV, welcome aboard. Lane number 1 is going to be Gia Saragossi. Lane number 2 is Jocelyn Hotchkiss. Lane number 3 is Mia Feistel. Lane 4 is Tessa Geltimo. Lane 5 is Collins Kim. Lane number 6 is Lucy Crutchfield. Lane 7 is Isabella Dawson. And lane 8 is Lily Todd. Jumping to the feet right there with the 28.52. That's going to be Tessa Geltimo. It might be sub double O. It is 59.56 by Tessa and 59.71 by Collins Kim. Outstanding, girls. Outstanding. Going sub double O in the house. Nice job. Serving into event number 108. This is now the boys 10 and under, 100 free. Heat 1 of 7. Boys, good luck. Off to the races. Heat 1 of 7 for the guys 100 free. Lane 1, that's Ridgeland Cavanaugh. Lane number 2 is Pierce Schreiber. Lane 3 is Jackson Mossbo. Lane number 4 is Ian Lother. Lane number 5, we have Jacob Holding. Lane 6 is Braden Barber. And lane number 7 is Ivan Liu. on the east side, I think you might be under a minute away. Should be chirping here momentarily. Serving into event number 79, the girls 11-12, 400-yard medley relay, heat 1 of 3. Girls, good luck. Have a great race. Heat 2. In on the first 50, 31.21. That's going to be Maxton Davis. Let's take a look at the field here for heat number 2. Theodore Penhero in lane number 1. Walter Lowry in 2. Arnaud Levens in 3. Collins Hennis in 4. Maxton Davis in 5. Jacob Williams in 6. Jackson Tao in 7. Rocco Murray in 8. Once again, that is heat number 2 for the guys 10 and under 100 free. Over on the east side right now, once again, that is heat number 1 for the 400 medley relay. Lane number 1 is going to be Mac. Lane 2 is Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg. I'll get to that in a second. Heat number 3 on the west side is a hot heat. Heat 3 is a hot heat. So like I was saying, heat 1 for the relay. Lane number 2 is going to be Aquatic Team of Mecklenburg. Lane number 3 is going to be Mecklenburg MSA. Lane 4 is GSA. Lane 5, we have the Marlins. Lane number 6 is going to be NCAC. Lane 7 is Infinity. And lane number 8 is Swim Mac, their D relay. Anchors, what's up? Time to get fired up, anchors. Time to get fired up, anchors. Flyers bringing the way on in for the first 50. Looking at the split times, 30.53, 31.80, 33.98. I see a bunch of 30s up there. 30.20 by Chelsea Zhang, 30.46, Liliana Davis. Chirping into heat number 4 over on the west side. Officially, all the anchors are in the water for heat number 1 of 3 for the girls 11-12 400-yard medley relay. Dropping to the wall with a 29.44. Lamia Bunton. 29.29. Gianna Maybury. 29.42. Amelia Zuba. Zuba. Great race, girls, great race. 436.69. GSA clinching the W. Heat 2 on the east side. Heat 5 on the west side. Stacking it up in this one over on the west side. 1 to 8, 8 to 1 as they make their way all the way into the wall right there on the first 50. 30.41. That's going to be Gray Nelson from Tech. 30.96 from EAC. Samuel running your top three. 31.01. That's going to be Jacob Kletcha. Staying strong in this heat over here in heat number 5 on the west side. A little bit of movement. It looks like maybe 3 guys break away just a little bit, and taking that home it goes. 104.31 in the back half split of a 33.30. That's Jacob Kletcha. Heat 6. Heat 6 is a hot heat. Heat 6 is a hot heat. This is the second to last heat. There are 7 heats total over here on the west side for the 10 and unders, 100 free. And that'll wrap up the 10 and under competition. Another close race. 4 guys into the wall at the same time right there. 30.49, that's going to be Vansh. Second place at the 50 with a 30.55, Vahan. And third place with 30.69, Ryan Lee. Once again, heat number 6 is a hot heat. Heat 6 is a hot heat. Checking in on heat number 2 for the girls 400 medley relay. Flyers are in the water, making their way out on the back half of the 100. Locking up that first 50, 29.66, EAC. For the 10 and unders, it's the final heat of the final event of the meet weekend. Lane number 1 is going to be Evan Zhang. We'll get to that in a second. Lane number 2, actually, let's roll through it, is Langdon Bailey. Lane number 3 is David Bow. Lane number 4 is going to be Clayton Chia. Lane 5 is Ethan Calvis. Lane number 6 is Aaron Fang. Lane 7 is Tristan Talwar. Lane 8 is Luke Basneri. But over on the east side right now, bringing it home for heat number 2. Diving into the wall it goes for 27.54 and a final split of a 30.95. That's NCAC. Taking that one home on the west side, 58.61 and a back half split of a 30.64. Clayton Chia. So that will be the end of competition for the 10 and unders. Swimmers for the 10 and unders. Girls and boys, outstanding work. Way to go. Congratulations. Job well done. Nice work, coaches. Family and friends, way to go. Way to go. We couldn't do it without you. Drawing our attention to the east side. Heat 3, the final heats for event number 79, the girls 11-12 400-yard medley relay. Lane number 1 is going to be the Titans, their B. Lane 2 is going to be Swim Mac, their B. Lane number 3 is YMCA Yoda, their A. Lane number 4.
With a smart video doorbell from Vector Security, see who's at your front door even when you're not home.
You can even talk to them. I'm in the kitchen. Leave it on the porch.
Smart video doorbell from Vector Security. Know who's there even when you're not.
Boys, I need you to start clean up your... Oh.
The Brownie Batter Blizzard at Dairy Queen. Gooey brownie batter, moist brownie season.
Hey, guys, you want to go to DQ? I'll buy you both a Blizzard.
Okay.
Start the car.
This is the best idea you ever had.
Yeah, I recorded a cheeseburger one for Dad.
It'll get you every time. The DQ Brownie Batter Blizzard. Now try our new Sweet Deals value menu.
Where are we at? Ava Phillips. All right. Back at it. So currently, 211.76 at the transition of the 200. That's the TAC Titans in lane number 4. First 50, 28.60 as they start making their way in. Smithy. 30.70, Alice Arcaro. Anchors, what's up?
Welcome to Wake Med Children's. Come on. Specialized care for teeny tiny babies to teens and really sick and hurt kids by doctors, surgeons, nurses, and support teams, all pediatric trained and like super nice and a gazillion pediatric specialties, even an emergency department just for kids. You know what? I'm feeling better already. Wake Med Children's, your children's hospital, and a whole lot more.
50 free, locking in at 27.35. $26.98 for Emma Michael. 28.3.
finish strong. Moving into the final event of the midday. Leading off with the 100 back, it was 105.40, 107.59, and 108.70. Moving into the first 50 breaststroke, 35.24, Grant Degner sitting at a 140.64 at the 150. 34.85, that's going to be Tyler Hintonek. You're going to start setting it up over there. Flyers. Ethan Hagwood for Mac, currently in the water. At the 200, they're sitting at a 220.08. For Mac in lane number 5, we have Todd Haywood with a 224.29 at the 200.
Wherever life takes you, Best Western is there.
29.6 for Ethan, 30.2 for Todd, and 34.4 for the Marlins. Last transition. Ethan in, Chase rolling out. Todd coming in, Augustus rolling out. Lane number 3, Marlins. Flyer rolling in, anchors away. First 50 split for the 50 free, I guess you could say, or the 100 free. First 50 of the 100 free. 29.03 for Chase. Augustus, 29.82. Marlins, 27.89.
Nice, dude. Look at that straight arm throw to the finish, man. Just going absolutely hammer time. Swim Mac, Carolina, the C relay, final split of a 30.39 with a 424.65. Swim Mac, the D relay, final split of a 31.97. So the back half of that 100 was with a 431.82. Heat 2. Heat number 2 for the 11-12 400-yard medley relay for the boys. Lane number 1 is going to be Swim GSA. Lane 2 is Greensboro. Lane number 3 is going to be Infinity. Lane 4 is New Wave. Lane 5 is Yoda. Lane number 6 is Mecklenburg Swim Association, MSA. Lane 7, Raleigh Swim Association, RSA. Lane number 8 is Carolina Aquatic Team. Leading off on that 100 back. It was close. There was like 3 guys, now turning into 2 at the wall. It's a 108.24. And a back half split of a 34.37. That's going to be EAC in lane number 3, Infinity Aquatic Club. Here we go, picking up the pace. Looking at the split times. Currently at the 150, I see a 144.31. Jaden Pinto out there. But looking at the split times, I see some 36s, 36 mid and high, 37 high. .37 low, 39 high. 100 breaststroke coming on in. Flyers officially underway. Looks like 224.81 at the 200 for the waves. Currently in the water. Looks like we have all of our flyers in. So we have Sebastian Levens in 1, William Netherton in 2, Infinity in 3, obviously Arthur Luo in 4. Owen Bowling in 5, Bayer Strupe in 6, Garrett Ward in 7, and Connor Comey in 8. Let's do it, anchors. Sitting on the 300 at a 331.95. That's the waves. All the anchors almost underway. Outside lane, everybody's in. Lead swimmer ready in on the first 50 free. To the wall, to the feet, sitting at a 28.44. That's Alex Shen from the waves.
Second place, 28.30 is going to be Ellis Carroll from Yoda. Running out your top three teams, sitting with a 28.55, Infinity. The Waves having a monster heat right here. Taking that home with a 431.24 New Wave Swim Team. Second place, 436.82 Yoda. And lane number 3, Infinity Aquatic Club with a 442.16. So family and friends upstairs, just a quick heads up. We want to make sure that we keep the aisles and the stairwells nice and clear, please. Once again, the aisles and the stairwells nice and clear, please. Heat 3. In the water, heat number 3 of 4. Second to last heat here for the guys 11, 12, 400 medley relay. Lane number 1, we have Bowen Hallenborg from the Marlins. Their teammates in lane number 2 is Raymond Sang. Lane number 3 is Miles Pena from MSA. Lane number 4 is James Jones from NCAC. Our essays in lane number 5 with Nate Smith, Jacob Hodgkins from Yoda in 6. Brian Sang from Adam in 7, and Holden Carruthers from Tide in 8. (31.19) Raymond Sang. 31.92 Nate Smith. Wow, so close off that 100. 104.71. For lane number 2, 104.98 for lane number 5, RSA. Split times pretty close there as well. 33, 34, 35, 36, and 37 respectively. So currently in the water for 100 breaststroke, Elijah Kiefer in 1, Henry Karika in 2, Vihan Prakash in 3, Elijah Sue in 4, Jackson Pereira in 5, Brady Houts in 6, Andrew Chillum in 7, Caleb Simon in 8. Flyers. Time to light it up, guys. First flyer in the water, sitting on a 218.07 for NCAC. The back half split from that breaststroke was a 36.98. Looking through the field right about now. Looks like we have all the flyers in the water. Lane number 1. Is Carrington Briscoe. Lane 2 is Griffin Riney. Ryan. Lane number 3 is Parker Chase. Lane 4, Leo Shea. Lane 5, Austin Alamo. Lane number 6, Miles Aries. Lane number 7 is William Gaither. And lane number 8 is Cristiano Ferrario. Cristiano. Lowering up those anchors. The anchors away. So
So the back half off that 100 fly with the 35.09, that's NCAC. They're still currently in the lead with a 323.40. In lane number 1 is going to be Finley Lawing. Lane 2, Lucas Karam. Lane number 3 is Bennett Bush. Lane number 4 is Jason Slawowski. Lane 5 is Scott Collins. Lane 6 is Quinn Hepburn. Lane 7 is Aiden Jarrell. And lane number 8 is Benjamin Gillespie. Great finish, North Carolina NCAC with a 421.15. Back half split off that 100 free was a 30.28. Second place, 424.48. That's Marlins of Raleigh. Their A relay, back half split was a 30.02 off that 100 free. And rounding out your top 3 teams was a 426.76. That's RSA, the A relay. Midday session. What's up? Final heat, final event of the midday session of the meet weekend. Let's have a good time out there. Heat 4, the final heat. Fresh off the blocks. Hammering the underwaters and breaking out right now. This is the final heat. Heat number 4 for the boys 11, 12, 400-yard medley relay. Event number 80. Lane number 1 is going to be Waves of Wilmington. Lane 2 is Lifetime North Carolina. Lane 3, North Carolina Aquatic Club. Lane 4, Tack Titans. Lane number 5 is going to be Swim Mac. Lane 6 is Tack Titans, their B. Lane 7 is Swim Mac, their B. Lane number 8 is YMCA of Northwest, the Tide. The swimmers in the water is Ethan Faree in 1, Martin Sanchez Moreno in 2, Jack Monroe in 3, Grant Murray in 4, Gavin Johnson in 5, Benjamin Palomar in 6, Reese Barthel in 7, and Hawken Tate in 8. Grant Murray on fire. 29.4 to lead it off. 31.2 to bring it back, sitting at a 100.64. All the breaststrokes in the water right now. 100 breaststroke underway. Lane number 1 is going to be Dakota Locke. Lane 2 is Noah Assad. Lane 3 is Declan Komalaski. Lane 4 is Frank Liu. Lane number 5, we have Evan Jackson.
Can you rely on DIY? When you choose Vector Security for your smart home ecosystem, you'll know it's done right. You know you're getting professional installation from experienced technicians. You know you're getting round-the-clock, award-winning monitoring that protects your home even when you're not there. You know you're getting home security and automation devices that work together in one ecosystem from one app. Vector Security. You'll know what you're getting, and you'll know it was done right.
Frank Liu with a 36.64.
Saber que las cosas que más valoras son el resultado del esfuerzo. En PNC estamos a tu lado con herramientas y recursos que te pueden ayudar a lograr lo que más te importa.
G in 6, Neil Solomon in 7, and Jack Lee in 8.
There's a feeling you get when you check into a Spring Hill Suites. Like that feeling when you're able to check in on the go before you even get there. And that feeling when you find all the space you need and then some. Or that feeling when the bartender remembers your name and your drink order. At Spring Hill Suites, we believe the littlest moments can make the biggest difference. And that feels pretty sweet.
In lane 1, Nicholas Giraldo in 2, Chase Zhang in 3, Jax Lewinsky in 4, Zayden Valentine in 5, Kyle Selzer in 6, Anthony Makavariani in 7, Jack Lee in 8. Actually, Ryan Gallagher.
Gatorade Zero. All the electrolytes, zero sugar.
Anything you could do, I could do better. I could do anything better than you.
Anything you can be, I can be greater. Sooner or later, I'm greater than you. No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Hey. Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Get more out of Zero. Now available with protein.
Wow. Swimmers, 10 and unders, 11 and 12s, boys and girls, fantastic swimming. Congratulations, job well done, highly entertaining. Family and friends in the stands, nice work, congratulations. I'm so proud of you, thumbs up. Thank you for making it all the way through. Moving into, so just a heads up, on Instagram, I want to say it's at nc.swim. There's going to be a survey there, okay? So I know everybody's on their phones, everybody's on the Insta. If you wouldn't mind, we would absolutely love your feedback from the overall meet weekend. So if you wouldn't mind, Amy Folk, Executive Director, North Carolina Swimming, she wants to let everybody know that there is the survey available. You can scan the code on your way out, or if you are open to it, we'd love your feedback. It is available online, I should say, on Insta as well, at nc.swim. Once again, you can scan the code on your way out of the facility.
Bon boy.
Bon boy. Bon boy.
Bon boy.
Bon boy!
That's just too good. Brilliant from Rashford.
Bon boy!
Bon boy. Bonsai? Bon boy.
Bon boy.
Bon boy!
Discover the new language of travel. Marriott Bonvoy. 30 hotel brands, endless experiences. Rewards, reimagined.
It just took a second.
In 1915, the
I don't have them. Okay, I got the 11-12s. hot off the press. So warm to the touch. I'm ready for it. Meaning, I'm ready for it to be ready for awards. I'm ready for the 10 and unders. So remember all the songs we were doing before that everybody kind of knew and we were all dancing to it? Does anybody remember this one? Anybody remember the wobble? That was always a good one. So one of the most random requests that I got all day long was, I didn't think I was going to play it, but the duck song. That wins the most random request of the day. I can't believe somebody actually asked for the duck song. Okay. Should we start with that? Okay. So here's the deal. I'm still waiting on the 10 and unders, but I actually have the 11-12 200 fly from last night. So let's start with that, if you don't mind. Because it's a celebration. I like cooling the game. All right, so event number 35, the girls 11-12, 200-yard fly. The top eights.
In 8th place, we had Camden Ludi. 7th place was Alana Schneider. 6th place was Berkeley Barr. 4th place was Alice Arcaro. 5th place was Alice Arcaro. 4th place was Kira Schneider. Thank you so much. 3rd place with a time of 2:27.36, representing the TAC Titans. That's Ava Phillips. 2nd place with a time of 2:26.28, representing Swim Mac. That's Emma Michael. And in 1st place with a winning time of 2:23.86, representing Swim Mac in the house, Elsa Babini. Is it Babini or is it like Babani? This is the point of the event where everybody comes up and says, hey, nice job on my name, but it's actually said like this. For event number 36, the boys 11-12 200-yard butterfly. Top 8. 8th place was Miles Linham. 7th place was Chase Rutledge. 6th place was Anthony Macavariani. 5th place was Neil Sullivan. 4th place was Jack Slawinski. 3rd place with a time of 2:19.63 from Granite Falls, that's Daniel Walcott. 2nd place with a time of 2:19.17 representing TAC Titans, that's Stephen Zauhi. And in 1st place with a winning time of 2:13.16 from NCAC, that's Declan Komalaski. Nice job, boys. Way to go. Amy, would you like to do 10-year-old all the way through and then 11-12 all the way through? Okay, here we go. Moving into 10 and unders. We're going to get into event number 101, the girls 10 and under 200-yard free relay. The top 3 teams are going to be 155.79 for 3rd place. That's TAC Titans, their A relay. This is going to be everybody's A relay. 2nd place with a time of 155.44. That is Swim Mac. And in 1st place with a winning time of 154.81, that's Mecklenburg with an MSA. And that team was Claire Higgins, Madeline Fang, Miss Emma Ducey, and Emily Chintala. Nice job, girls. Nice job. Family and friends, a nice warm round of applause for your top 3 teams. For your girls, 10 and under, 200-yard free relay. Outstanding job, girls. Outstanding. For the boys, top 3. 3rd place with a time of 154.62, that was Swim Mac. 2nd place with a time of 154.40, just shy of 0.2 of a difference. That's Marlins of Raleigh. And in 1st place with a winning time of 150.12. I want to say that's a new record, right? Because the old record was a 150.41, so I'm going to go with that. 150.12 with a new record. TAC Titans, their A relay. That was Evan Zhang, David Bao, Aaron Fang, and Clayton Chia. Family and friends, a nice warm round of applause for your top 3 teams and a new NC record. Ten and under, girls, 200 IM. Top 8s, 8th place was Jocelyn Hodgkiss. 7th place was Lucy Crutchfield. 6th place was Juliet Christopherson. 5th place was Mia Feistel. 4th place was Gia Sarah Grossi. The top 3. In 3rd place with a time of 2:28.44, representing Lifetime North Carolina, that's Collins Kim. 2nd place with a time of 2:26.27, representing TAC Titans, that's Tessa Jeltima. And with a winning time of 2:22.05 from NCAC, that's Penelope Chow. Great job, girls. Fantastic swimming. A nice warm round of applause for your top 8 finishers. For your girls, 10 and under, 200-yard IM. For your boys, top 8. In 8th place, that was Chase Galloway. 7th place was Luke Masneri. 6th place was Aaron Fang. 5th place was Evan Zhang. 4th place was Tristan Talwar. 3rd place with a time of 2:30.02, representing the Titans, that was David Bao. 2nd place with a 2:29.60 from the Titans, that was Clayton Chia. And in 1st place with a winning time of 2:28.98, representing Swim Mac, that was Ethan Cowlis. Gentlemen, that was awesome, guys. Top 8 finishers for your boys. For the girls, 10 and under, 50 back. Top 8. 8th place was Isabella Dawson. 7th place, Juliet Christopherson. 6th place was Reed Shaver. 5th place was Lucy Crutchfield. 4th place was Mia Feistel. 3rd place with a time of 32.69, representing Lifetime North Carolina, Miss Gia Saragossi. 2nd place with a 31.74, representing TAC Titans, that's Eva Chow. And in 1st place with a winning time of 30.51, representing TAC Titans, Miss Tessa Jeltima. Family and friends, a nice warm round of applause for your top 8 finishers for your girls. 10 and under, 50-yard backstroke. For the boys, 50 back. 8th place goes to Evan Zhang. 7th place goes to Ethan Cowlis. 6th place goes to Jacob Kletcha. 5th place goes to Badao Zhang. 4th place goes to Samuel Trevino. 3rd place with a time of 32.48, representing the Titans, that's Aaron Fang. 2nd place with a time of 32.40 from the Titans, Tristan Talwar. And in 1st place with a winning time of 32.23, 9 years old, represent the Titans, David Bao. moving into 107, which is going to be the girls 10 and under 100 free. Top 8. 8th place goes to Lily Todd. 7th place, Miss Lucy Crutchfield. 6th place, that's Penelope Chow. 5th place is Jocelyn Hotchkiss. 4th place is Mia Feistel. 3rd place with a time of 101.97, that's Gia Saragosi, representing Lifetime. 2nd place with a time of 59.71, representing Lifetime, that's Collins Kim. And in 1st place with a winning time of 59.56, that race was so close, that was so awesome. From Tac Titans, Tessa Jeltima. For the boys 10 and under 100 free, top 8. In 8th place, that is Ryan Lee. 7th place goes to Harrison Gill. 6th place goes to Vansh Diggy. 5th place goes to Vahan Matsakyan. 4th place goes to David Bao. Top 3. 3rd place with a time of 102.20, representing Swim Mac, that's Ethan Cowlis. 2nd place with a time of 101.64, representing the Titans, that's Evan Zhang. And in 1st place with a winning time of 58.61, representing Tac Titans, that's Clayton Chia. Nice warm round of applause for all your swimmers off that. Now we're going to get into the top 1 off of individual scores for the girls and the boys. So for the 10 and under girls, top individual score with 151 points, representing Tac Titans, Tessa Jeltima. Nice job, Tessa. Ladies and gentlemen, a nice warm round of applause for Tessa Jeltima, taking the high point. Outstanding work. And in 1st place for the boys, 10 and under, high point individual score, representing Tac Titans with 147 points, that's Clayton Chia. Nice job, Clayton, nice job. Family and friends, once again, a nice warm round of applause for Clayton Chia for your high point winner individual scores for the boys 10 and under. $11-12s. All right, let's do this. So for the 11-12, event number 71, we're going to start off with 200-yard free relay, top 3 times, top 3 teams. 145.07 for 3rd place, that's going to go to Yoda. 2nd place with a time of 142.90, Swim Mac. And in 1st place with a winning time of 141.64, that is the Tac Titans. Nice job, girls. Nice job. That was close.
between first and second right there. A nice warm round of applause for your top 3 teams for your girls 11-12 200-yard free. For your boys, top 3. Third place with a time of 141.04, that was Lifetime North Carolina. Second place with a time of 140.26, that goes to Swim Mac. And in first place with a winning time of 139.07, that goes to the Tack Titans. And that's Jack Slawinski, Stephen Zauhi, Harila G, Grant Murray. A nice warm round of applause for your top 3 teams for your boys. The cheer award just goes to whoever that was. I will personally give you an award for that. Moving into 11 girls, 200-yard IM. Top 8. 8th place, that goes to Ava Phillips. 7th place, Vienna Gomez Taylor. 6th place goes to Campbell Houston. 5th place goes to Delaney Michael. 4th place, Emma Michael. Are y'all sisters? 3rd place with a time of 2:16.90 from RSA, that goes to Avery White. 2nd place with a time of 2:15.11 from Granite Falls, Natalie Clayton. And in first place with a winning time of 2:12.55, representing the Titans, that's Finola Wellahan. A nice warm round of applause for your top 8 finishers off the 200 IM. 11-12 boys. 8th place goes to Gavin Johnson. Yo, I gotta say what's up. Swim Mac in the house. You guys been cheering it up out there too. 7th place, Stokes Oxrider. Swimming unattached. 6th place was Finnegan Kavanaugh. 5th place goes to Declan Komalaski. 4th place from the Titans, that's Jack Slawinski. 3rd place with a time of 2:11.50, representing NCAC, that's Kingsley Chen. 2nd place with a time of 2:10.54 from the Titans, that's Stephen Zauhi. And in first place with a winning time of 2:08.30, representing Swim Mac, that's Jesse Cyrus. Family and friends, nice warm round of applause for your top 8 finishers for your boys 11-12 200 IM. $11-12-50 backstroke for the girls. 8th place goes to Liliana Davis. Looks like a tie for 6th, which was Sadie Ross and Susanna Gittleman. 5th place goes to Rachel McKinnon. 4th place goes to Harper Pody. 3rd place with a 29.47 from the Titans, that's Ava Phillips. 3rd place with a time of 28.95, representing Carolina Aquatic Team, that's Miss Erin Weaver. And in first place with a winning time of 28.10, representing Tack Titans, Miss Finola Wellahan.
Nice job. A nice warm round of applause for your top 8 finishers for the girls, 11, 12, 50 back. For the boys, 8th place goes to Raymond Singh. 7th place goes to Ethan Faree. 6th place goes to Ryan Galloway. 5th place goes to Hawken Tates. 4th place goes to Harila G. 3rd place with a time of 28.28 representing Waves of Wilmington. That's Slater Spencer. 2nd place with a time of 27.71 representing Swim Mac. That's Jesse Cyrus. And in 1st place with a winning time of 27.70, 1/100th of a difference. From TAC Titans, that's Grant Murray. I always like challenging anybody. You take out your phone, open up the stopwatch, see how fast you could stop it. I guarantee you can't do it with one hand at 1/100th of a difference. Event 77, the girls 11, 12, 100 free. 8th place goes to Charlotte Doyle. 7th place goes to Campbell Houston. 6th place goes to Emma Michael. 5th place is Avery Whites. 4th place is Delaney Michael. 3rd place with a time of 55.94 from Carolina Aquatic Team, that's Aaron Weaver. 2nd place with a time of 55.91, 3/100ths of a difference, Granite Falls, Natalie Clayton. And in 1st place with a winning time of 52.86 from the Titans, that's Yixi Liu. A nice warm round of applause for your girls 11, 12, 100 free. For the boys, 8th place goes to Slater Spencer. 7th place goes to Stokes Oxrider. 6th place was Gavin Johnson. A tie for 4th place was Henry Williams and Jack Slawinski. 3rd place with a time of 54.52 from Granite Falls, that's Daniel Walcott. 2nd place with a time of 54.26 from Lifetime North Carolina, that's Finnegan Kavanaugh. And in 1st place with a winning time of 53.18 representing YMCA of Northwest North Carolina, I want to say that's the Tide if I remember correctly, that's Ryan Galloway. Nice job, gentlemen. A nice warm round of applause for your top 8 finishers. Girls 11, 12, 400-yard medley relay. Top 3. In 3rd place with a time of 4:23.94, that goes to Yoda. 2nd place with a 4:17.01, that goes to Swim Mac. And in 1st place with a winning time of 4:11.65, that is the TAC Titans, with Finola Wellahan, Yixi Liu, Ava Phillips, and Vienna Gomez-Taylor. Nice job, girls. A nice warm round of applause for your top 3 teams for your girls 11, 12, 400-yard medley relay. Gentlemen, 11, 12, 400-yard medley relay. 3rd place with a time of 4:13.56. That is Swim Mac. Second place with a 4:08.16. That's North Carolina Aquatic Club. And in first place with a winning time of 4:02.20. That's the TAC Titans with Grant Murray, Frank Liu, Stephen Zauhi Slawinski. Nice warm round of applause for your top 3 teams off that relay. Do we have a high point? So we should have, I think, one more. You could even text it to me. High point. High point. Yeah. Do you have it? Oh, that's right. Okay, so high point is not going on because there's 200 breaststroke tonight, I believe. I know, trust me, I feel that too. You as well, man, you as well. What's your name? Jesse Cyrus, way to crush it out there. What's your name? Evan Jackson, nice job. What's your name? Mallory, what's your last name? Smithy, all right, I was saying it right. Yes. What's your name? What is it? Dakota. Dakota what?